Perché il rifiuto non si dice niente e si guadagna molto, ma molto più della droga.
Milano. Nawet napisane jest, że podlega recyklingowi.
In 2018, according to TVP World, plastic waste from British households, which is about 12,000 tons per annum, was imported to Poland by the country's so-called trash mafia. In legal terms, this waste is imported by landfill operators to recycle, but in reality the waste gets burned. For Poland, the year 2018 had over 60 landfill fire incidents, and the one in Zgierz got the press and government's attention. Landfill owners paid millions for plastic waste from other countries, especially when China imposed a ban on waste imports. After that, it goes up in flames, and the people are left blaming mysterious circumstances. So you're young and ambitious, and you want to make it big by creating your own prosperous mob. You want to be respected, looked up to, and feared. You want to prove that you're worth something. But you also have an underlying fear of getting caught, and violence is not in your nature. You don't really want to get your hands dirty in drug dealing, and money laundering is a bit risky these days. That may be the reason why we settle and sell ourselves on the idea of a simple life, right? But what if we told you that you can keep your hands clean while dealing with trash, and at the same time make millions? You heard me right. That means that your neighborhood garbage man who does his regular rounds is actually part of the $993 billion global industry, while you're just sitting here and finding excuses to go the traditional career path. You've seen enough movies about mafia drug dealing, loan sharking, and running protection rackets to know how they work. It's now time to give you an exclusive insider view on how to make millions through the brilliant business of trash mafia. The only two important things you need to become a successful trash mafia are high-paying customers and bribable landfill owners who will look the other way. Nobody pays higher than Western customers, especially when they demand your pay in euros instead of Polish zloty. On top of that, you can make the ultimate claim that you'll even take care of utilizing dangerous waste and recycling segregated trash, which is actually a premium service. So when you plan your customer territories, plan big and go abroad. Places like Germany, Sweden, Austria, and the UK are in dire need of trash haulers like you, and can even pay more to tie up loose ends so you don't run into trouble. You're also going to need large trucks, not the neighborhood ones that hold up 12 to 16 tons. Something a little bigger and more advanced, like a rear loader that can hold around 35 tons or more. After your territories are marked and trucks are ready to haul, you need a dumping site, or a super ecological recycling and utilizing center, which is what you'll call it in front of customers. We doubt any of these customers would want to visit the landfill for proof, so advertise it like that and get to work. According to the Telegraph UK, the landfill owner in Zgierz, central Poland, accepted between 1.4 and 2.8 million euros in payments before it all went up in flames. Another reason that this havoc emerged is because of the ineffective legal regulations, which don't impose a minimum cost for recycling plastic waste. Legal operators can bid all they want, but the local authorities will end up shaking hands with the lowest bids, which is the mafia at work. It's not just UK, but Germany, Italy, Austria, the Netherlands, and even Sweden are illegally exporting waste, making Poland Europe's open trash can. An illegal landfill in Lublin was investigated, among the 7 in total, where most of the illegal waste was plastics from households, and the other half was an industrial waste. Journalists even found traces of ammonium hydroxide alongside other harmful chemicals. A German magazine named Flutter did a whole video on this landfill, and it is not for the faint of heart. Other than Poland, we have 2 other places that carelessly incinerate the trash that the richer nations dispose of: Romania and Bulgaria. The scary part is that in these 2 countries, less than 10% of national waste is recycled, and most of the garbage is incinerated in cement factories without filters. The poisonous air from these factories carries a serious health risk to the local population. Bulgaria's environmental minister also uncovered countless illegal rubbish dumps around the country, all of which had illegally imported waste. In some situations, the waste was never recycled since the companies did not live up to their side of the bargain. Over the years, the citizens of Eastern Europe have raised concerns about how rich northwestern European states get to pass stricter environmental regulations and, at the same time, export their waste to the east. This level of injustice has compelled Bulgarian ministers to slow down this process by closing several border crossings, which technically breaches EU regulations. On top of it all, let's not forget that the waste disposal business in Romania and Bulgaria is controlled by shady figures. Now you understand why China implemented the ban. In 2020, the co-owners of Bulgaria's lubricant company Prista Oil came under fire on allegations of waste mismanagement and corruption. After a series of expensive lawyers and trials, the court case showed no fruitful results. Another fine example of the eco-mafia, which created political instability between two neighboring countries, was Italy and Tunisia. In the Italy-Tunisia scandal, a contract of 5.7 million euros was signed between Italian company Sviluppo Risorse Ambientali Sirele, or SRA, and its Tunisian partner Sorplast. SRA would collect plastic waste from the Naples region and send it to Sorplast for sorting and recycling. Sorplast would then return the recycled goods to Italy. Looks legit so far, right? But Sorplast was not equipped with an incinerator for recycling, so Tunisia would have been the final destination for this waste, which was not plastic, but potentially harmful urban household trash. The Tunisian Parliamentary Commission for Administrative Reform, Good Governance, and the Fight Against Corruption confirmed that Sorplast has neither the material and human resources nor the technology necessary to sort imported waste. Tunisian activist Hamdi Shabani from the association Tunisi Verte said the trash was intended to be either burnt or disposed of in a rubbish dump in Tunisia. After a serious pushback from Tunisia, it was eventually sent back to Italy. By now, a few thoughts must be going through your mind. One would be that the Italian mafias have their hand in everything. The second would be the realization that your country, no matter the lawmakers or activists, can make such deals with other countries at the cost of living standards. For now, these mafias continue to forge documents and create more fraudulent waste registrations, which means more trash masters migrate from the rich areas to the poor ones. As long as there are loose regulations, import waste bans, and disparity between the rich and poor, the trash mafia business will scale further, making landfills dirtier and you richer. How do you feel about the waste trafficking trash mafias? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.